You're watching Footy Fantasy. It is your steady thing will meet your football needs. Banter from rivalries, he sure you go receive. From EPL to Champions League, your eyes go see. It's Footy Fantasy, fantasy.
Let's go to Champions League. Unfortunately, me and Andre Rana, both of us are not. Both of us, me and Andre, we're not in Champions League, so this is one, that dire. But we'll still watch it. Which games are you looking forward to the most? I think number one for me is Real Madrid and Liverpool. That game will be, and I guess that's one advantage of this new group stages format. There are a lot of big games on each match day, and that's something to look forward to. So for me, it's Madrid, Liverpool. They have
Are we going by each group, or how are you doing it?
Like literally the way it is now, it's like a whole big group.
It's like a calendar, yes, yeah. All of.
So there's no like a group A, group B. They just all kind of based on how they were seeded.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you mine right now. I'm interested to see PSG versus Barcelona at this moment.
Okay.
Hansi Flick with the good things he's doing, and that guy's really working wonders with Barca.
Are you back?
Yeah. Yeah. Luis Enrique is doing a really, really good job since he got rid of all those superstars. Now he has people that can actually function where you are not hiding 1, 2, 3 on the defensive end. He has people now. I'm interested to see how those two teams will play at this moment, where they are growing wise in terms of team building and chemistry wise. That'll be a very, very interesting game because most of them they play somewhat alike. Like they almost cancel out each other because both of them have probably almost the same type of concept, direct yet with possession and control.
Yeah, Barcelona Bayern Munich in Barcelona though. So Hansi Flick, I think Hansi Flick has them playing some good football right now. They seem to be on the high and they're playing well. And they might even be going into this game as favorite. And probably this one of the maybe they might get some revenge for all the beating they've gotten over the years. So they have Lewandowski with them, they have Hansi Flick. So
I doubt that.
So maybe they might get like a 2-1 win. But I think Bayern versus Barcelona is going to be good. The way Company is playing, Company is trying to be very aggressive with his maybe attacking from the front, trying to force turnovers, and that's similar to how Hansi Flick plays also. So you see a lot of maybe errors. You see a lot of mistakes there, and whoever it will be fun to watch. So depends on who makes the least errors that will win. That's what I think. Ayo is frozen.
I'm frozen.
No, it's good. It's good. I think based on your point, I think this Barcelona will be a very, very interesting one because they have a lot of guys out due to these injuries. They have a lot of Gavi, Pedri, or you can name their defensive line. I think at some point in time, it's only Jules Koundé and Araujo is out. And Balde, that is only fit defenders, midfielders out, players out. They are just dropping like flies. So if they get their players back, and the Bernal guy that is supposed to be the new Busquets, heck of a player out. So now they have to figure and then listen. Mr. Contractor, De Jong. He's independent contractor. So
I agree.
Yeah, when does his contract even expire?
I don't think it's contracted. I think in 2-3 years old.
They have 3 more years left. I think 3 more years. Last time I checked.
They've tried to auction this guy. They've auctioned him every past 3 seasons. No one go.
I think the last one I would like to make Arsenal PSG. That would be a good game. I think that one is at the Emirates. I would like to see that. Enrique versus Arteta and Arsenal, who maybe finally becoming or maybe now they will now become a mainstay, as a knockout stage Champions League team. Second season back, how they adjust, how they adapt. That would be interesting to see, I think. Especially the fact that now, what's very interesting about these games are it's almost guaranteed that you'll be fine. Like if you're a good team, because of a lot of funny games in between. But what's very interesting also is if you lose any of those games against the big side and you have any type of funny banana skin in between, like some random team, all of a sudden you mess around and you have to play the second group stages again. So that's why it's very, very interesting. You still make it through, but you just have a longer path than if you finish top. Kudos and donkey of the week. I'll go first. My first kudos goes to our boy, Ademola Lookman. The boy's on fire. He's pretty much our talisman now. He's Nigeria's talisman, I think. He's our best player at this point. It looks like it. He scored 2 goals yesterday to win 3-0. That he gets my kudos of the week. Who has another one?
I'll stay in that range. Another kudos for the week is the Nigerian soccer team, and the reason being this: it's when Osimhen scored that goal, how everybody ran to him, including the coach and everybody jubilated. I like the fact that the team, regardless of the noise outside, they had his back. You can tell like they were playing for him. And when he scored, it was about 2-3 minutes, and it was just hugs. I mean, maybe that is to tell us how bad this Osimhen feel, because he actually said that his mental health has been almost in trash since that whole this incident in Napoli, where like he really couldn't explain it to anybody, but he just felt like coming into that match, he felt so heavy. But that goal really helped him, and I could see even the coaches, everybody ran. They were like everybody was just patting his back and stuff. So I mean, that's to tell us that maybe there's a lot going on that we actually don't know. It's just always great to see the whole team just come and just in solidarity to you and just give you that lift. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys on Ademola Lookman. Yeah, he's my kudos for the week. Donkey, everybody involved in the Osimhen transfer. I don't know the details, but Napoli, the agent, maybe Victor Osimhen to get some blame for it. I don't know, but everybody. There should be no reason why a 25-year-old striker at his prime should be in Galatasaray if people did what they should do. That's all. That's it.
My donkey of the week, since the way we do our donkey Sunday to Sunday. So it happened last week Sunday. I wasn't on board last week. I didn't have a chance to comment. I've not been public since the game. But yeah, Eric Ten Hag.
Oh, guy, why did you start before me? Oh yeah, go. You have
to. For a fellow board manager to come in, to come and dunk on him in his own yard. He dunked on him in his own yard. A fellow board manager, and not just dunking on him. He now comes out in post-match analysis and just analyze how simple it was. Our tactics, what we do before, the thing that, just to be clear, Eric Ten Hag has been openly pushing against that. Oh, we don't do man marking. And his fellow Dutchman came out and said, oh, last season they were man marking. Like when they were asking, I remember them press conference, they asked this man, said, we don't do man marking. Then what I was like, but wait, that's what we're saying, oh, we don't do marking. Maybe it's the players not follow instruction. And another manager came out and said, oh, last season, this is what they were doing. This season, this is what they've changed to. They changed to 4-4-2, the 10 and the 9, they had the press. So we know once we can win the ball over, once we leave Diaz and Salah very high, we're going to have 1v1 situations. It made me feel like this is a guy that's been here for just 3 games. Just 3 games. And he came and he broke down his tactics and what they needed to do and how simple he made it. I think the most important thing is how simple. And why Ten Hag is the donkey is when Ten Hag is talking about tactics, right? Whether it's when we're doing well earlier, which feels like donkey years ago now, 2 years ago in the first game, or even later, I don't like it when managers make tactics look like it's this like big brain, like you are reinventing the wheel, like you are doing, like, you're creating a rocket. He always sounds like, bro, what are you saying? And you see another manager just come in and just make it sound simple. So yeah, he gets my donkey of the week, Eric Ten Hag. You hear me?
I concur, super concur, 3,000%. He was my donkey, and one of the reasons he's my donkey is his lack of humility and his lack of ability to be accountable. I don't care if your tactics goes wrong. Everybody's tactics gets opened and messed up, but have the humility to at least raise up your hand and say, "Yeah, I got beat by a guy, or we lost the game, or take some responsibility." I've never seen that guy take responsibility of any defeat at any time. So that is a major thing. Minus his we can talk about his tactics for 29 billion years. Yeah. If I go into it, I have not really vented about that loss. I watched that game 3 times. And the
Wow.
more I watch it, and yeah, I'm serious, the more I watch it, the more I see things that just make me want to hit my head against the wall.
Like LVG said in his press conference, it looks like you like masochism. You watched it 3 times.
I watched it 3 times because no, it was
You
man. I
like
had
pain.
pen and paper. I had pen and paper. I'll just write. And then listen, hindsight is 2020. You don't want to be like you're over beating the odds because if you're in the game, maybe you didn't see it and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, and people will say this. I mean, I'm a guy that Mr. Ayo tell that I sit on the fence a lot. I manufacture excuses for people. I can't manufacture one for this guy anymore. Yeah. Super donkey of the week. You should get donkey of the year right now.